Tour explains the move by President William Ruto is viewed as a way of trying to fortify an increasingly unpopular administration.
They are set to return to familiar territory. President William Ruto seems to be trying to strengthen his administration, which he has also admitted to be misfiring in communicating and defending government agenda.
Do swear that I will at all times.
3 months after a shake-up that saw opposition political leaders join the broad-based government under the tutelage of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, President Ruto is at it again and has employed the same tactics, tapping into retired President Uhuru Kenyatta's camp. After leading the COVID-19 mass vaccination exercise, former Health CS Mutahi Kagwe is set to make a comeback to lead the livestock mass vaccination from January should he get the National Assembly's nod. The former Health CS has amassed both political and executive experience, having served as the Minister for ICT under the late President Mwai Kibaki's government from 2005 to 2007. Kagwe has also served as the first Nyeri Senator and Mukurweni MP from 2002 to 2007. Kagwe hails from Nyeri County in the restive Mount Kenya region, which has become very slippery for the head of state, more so after the ouster of his former principal assistant, Rigathi Gachagua, whose home ground it is. Before his nomination to the Information, Communications and the Digital Economy docket, former Kiambu Governor William Kabogo had been relegated to political obscurity. The leader of the Tujibebe wa Kenya party had served as the first Kiambu governor between 2013 to 2017 and had accused Ruto of orchestrating his downfall during the Jubilee Party primaries in 2017, which saw him lose his seat to Ferdinand Waitito Babayao, who went on to oust Kabogo as Kiambu governor. Kabogo first served as Juja MP after a by-election in 2010. The other politician incorporated in Ruto's cabinet is Nakuru Governor Lee Kinyanjui. He served as the second governor of Nakuru County from 2017 to 2022. He had also served as the MP for Nakuru Town from 2007 to 2013. His return could affect the political dynamics in the vast county and restore Kenya Kwanza's dwindling fortunes in the larger Mount Kenya Central region. However, the entry of the trio brought with it casualties. 2 technocrats who have enjoyed the perks of cabinet for barely 4 months fell victim. Former Agriculture CS Dr. Andrew Karanja was redirected to Brazil as an ambassador, while his other counterpart, former ICT and Digital Economy CS Margaret Nyambura Ndongo, was posted to Accra, Ghana as a High Commissioner. This means that the only technocrats in Ruto's cabinet are Tourism CS Rebecca Miano, Health CS Deborah Mlongo, and Water CS Eric Muga. Before the Thursday evening changes, another lot of technocrats led by former Treasury CS Professor Njuguna Ndung'u was shown the door to pave the way for 4 politicians from the ODM ranks,
Cabinet Secretary, the National Treasury,
including the former ODM chairperson John Mbadi, former ODM deputy party leaders Hassan Ali Joho and Wycliffe Oparanya, and former minority leader Opiyo Wandayi. The politicians have since become ardent Ruto defenders.
Na ukituletea noma hapa ndio headquarter. Wakileta noma, wakileta mbaya, wakileta noma.
Amua ya kwamba tunafanya kazi na Mheshimiwa Rais, tunamuunga mkono kwa njia yoyote. Leo, kesho na milele.
Former DP Rigathi Gachagua had before his ouster stated that the technocrats had failed the Jubilee administration for lack of people skills. Whether or not the changes will work to turn the tide rocking Ruto's boat is a matter yet to be determined. Emmanuel Toh, Citizen TV, Nairobi.
There are people who are dissatisfied with President William Ruto administration and how President William Ruto is trying to look for ways to fortify his unpopular administration because things are dwindling very easily and very fast. As of the moment, it's no longer a pipe dream but a reality which is glaring at us because we have seen how some of these politicians have been chased from public rallies and even some of them going to beg life on parliament so that people can forgive them and allow them to work. And you may wonder what is causing Kenya Kwanza administration to be so unpopular in the recent days. Yet 2 years ago when they came into power, they were expected to be the best government in the Republic of Kenya. There are several factors. One of them is poor governance. Of course, the Kenya Kwanza administration has exhibited very poor governance in the recent days, and not everybody is happy about it. Another thing is heavy corruption and mega corruption. We have seen thousands of stalls projects across the country where they're supposed to be worked on, but instead the new people are investing in different projects which are messing with already existing projects. That means the already existing projects are going to stall. Already at the moment, many people are suffering from the number of stalled projects, especially roads and stadiums. Young people who wanted to do games or revive their lives through games and sports and co-curricular activities are still being held at large. Look at the Water Stadium, look at the Rongai Stadium, look around the country and see.
We want most Kenyans to understand that the system that we have as it is actually deliberately designed and rigged for the stealing to continue.
Okay.
The reason why there is no money circulating is that there are a few individuals who have gotten into these arrangements for primitive accumulation of state resources, where the strategy is you must go out there and solicit and negotiate and pull out whatever, because you remember we are supposed to have a system where the winner takes it all. You remember we were asking questions about what is these issues about people talking about contracts, about percentages. Why would that be the case? It is because what you are saying, and I'm really trying to be very brief so that I don't start discussing what the advantage and disadvantage of every procurement system is. Yeah. There is no advantage or disadvantage. The system is deliberately broken by a governor if he wants to break it. Mm-hmm. It is broken by the presidency if he wants to break it. All right? The PPP programs which have come, we have never said that we don't want us to have a new airport. No. Can't you do it so that we get value for money? Can't you do it above the law so that you have more 3-4 companies which can come and then give us offers which even the public will scrutinize? Can't you hold public hearings according to the Constitution?
So the problem is not the procurement. The problem is how it is done.
The problem is the people.
Which people?
That's the people who are stealing exams for their kids. That system,
yes.
is so messed up from down that way, it cascades to the top.
Okay.
The things, I mean, Ken, how many times have we said, look at about police recruitment, look at teachers recruitment, look at how we are handling. Unless people sit down and say we must figure out how to fix this system, we will not. All those things you're talking about, those are lofty ideas which you are imagining and assuming that Kenya is a free, democratic, within a country that wants to run its things within the law, that believes in the law, that believes in fairness and believes in equity. That when money goes to the county, the governor will be magnanimous enough. They can never be magnanimous enough. Okay. Every governor looks for a way to beat the system.
And take a little bit for him, or all of it.
All of it.
All of it.
The community just keeps 10% or 20%. The rest goes.
90 goes to the
Then
government.
they take the money. I'm sure Mtata's talked about it. Then can you see the pictures? We come from Dubai, how we have bought beautiful houses, how we are driving big ships, and how we have bought houses in New York, New Jersey. And
tragedy.